दिल के टुकड़े हुए हजार, कोई यहाँ गिरा कोई वहाँ गिरा. So I feel that way about your writing, you know. I feel as if you split yourself into these different essays, vignettes, whatever you like to call them.
Split.
Yes, like if I put them all together, I'll get to know who Joy is.
Would anyone take so much trouble?
Anyone out here who's taking the trouble to know Joy?
Thank you.
4 acts, come on.
So don't force them to do something. Please. Don't do that.
So from what I've gathered, and this is simplifying it, it's family, friends, food and films.
Family, food, friends and film. What about my sarees?
Yeah.
Sure. I do, the problem with me is I only do what I like, and that makes sometimes life difficult because you have to do many things you don't like. So, yeah, like the stuff.
But do you smile as much as you make others smile?
What question?
No.
I'm smiling, no? I'm smiling.
Asha.
Ask me something else.
The mic is on.
Whatever.
Mike is very, you can't hear you.
I was supposed to hear both of us. He said he's forgotten what he was going to ask, so I said, ask me something else.
Silent whisper.
Silent whisper.
Yeah. After reading what you've written, I feel I've remade myself. Yeah, because so much is common. I read you laugh at funerals sometimes. So do I. And I'll tell you, I'll give you one incident why I laughed. I'd gone for this funeral, and when I was going there to pay my respects and say goodbye, the wife told the husband, "Stop crying these crocodile tears."
Are you serious?
I'm serious. And I just couldn't try to stuff my mouth with a kerchief. And the other thing I feel similar was you saying that your teacher and your cousin introduced you to the love for books.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
So I had a teacher also, Mrs. Rani, who led me by my hand and took me to the library. And she said, "This is where you belong."
But the teacher didn't give me my love for books. She taught me how to read.
Yeah.
And my first line was, "The Jap has a fan." And I read it. So she was more delighted than I was when I could finally read "The Jap has a fan." Stupid line.
I can't single out one, but just for discussion, I love Sleepless in My Sleep. Especially the bit about sinners at Facebook.
Sorry.
So I've been to the ICU many times.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So for health reasons. So I think it's a dreadful place to be in, the ICU.
Okay.
And what they do to us there is, I mean, they don't let you sleep. I've been criminal, right?
We should all go behind bars. I said everybody in ICU should be put in prison. I mean, the staff actually. Okay.
So do you have a single favorite or more than one which you would like to
Two?
talk?
No.
You don't you love all of
They're
them?
all my babies. Everyone. Some give me more pleasure than the others, but you know, I think writing is therapeutic for me. So I'm happiest when I write, and that's why I write, because I just love doing it. And actually, it's wonderful if people read it, but my pleasure is in the writing itself. It doesn't matter if anybody's reading it or not. You know?
So P.G. Woodhouse said he came to my house with an army of one.
P.G. Woodhouse came to a house?
No, he said this in his book.
How?
He came to my house with an army of one.
Okay.
So I've seen you have also been an army of one. You've done a lot of things for this book.
On my own. Oh my God. this book is an exercise in how not to do a book. I mean, like, at the end of it all, this should be a great joy, but I'm so exhausted. Like, I'm so relieved that finally it's over. Like, everybody's here. Thank you so much. I don't know how to thank all of you. But yeah, I mean, it's a sense of relief. There's no euphoria. There's no kind of joy. Great thing. I'm just damn relieved that it's out there. That's
That's why all the mothers say that.
all the
Mothers.
Oh, all the mothers say
After
that.
the birth.
Okay. Okay. Anything? Yeah. Okay.
I feel, when I read you, I feel you reduce stars to ordinary mortals and ordinary mortals into stars.
Well said.
Well, that's not intentional. I don't want to bring down people, but I think being my father's son, we had Dilip Kumar coming to the house, and he was Yusuf uncle. So I never had an awe about stars, and that's not taken very kindly because the stars themselves expect sort of whatever. I don't do it. Whereas an ordinary mortal, if he has something I respect, I'm happy to touch his or her feet. So it's not that it's not intentional. Just the way I am, basically.
I have been ticked off by people for not saying G in the film.
Oh God. You said Hanji to me once, it's free. Go ahead.
And thanks to you, I've heard these words before, but I've learned how to use them now.
What words?
One was, correct me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, assiduously?
What?
Assiduously.
Acidity.
Please somebody.
What's the
Assiduously.
Oh, assiduously. Okay.
And the other was unctuous.
Unctuous.
Unctuous, yeah. Unctuous was a word that P.G. Woodhouse used a lot.
Right.
But assiduous, I don't know.
No, I'm saying you use it a lot.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just trying to figure out from where I know. But anyway, go ahead.
And what did you say is the word for evening snack in Bengali? Evening snack?
Jol khaba.
So now we go for joy papa.
Yes.
But before that, you have to make a promise.
But what is, I'm Bengali, but I've never figured out why it's called Jol khaba. There is no jol in it. But it's khabar only. So yes, please don't leave without having jol.
No, and you have to make a promise before that.
What?
Next time I come to your house, there'll be guava jelly. I've never heard of it before.
What?
Guava jelly, which you wrote about in the book.
Oh my God, that my mother used to make. So
Yeah.
it was like, no mother, no guava jelly.
Thank you, everybody. It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much, everyone. There's so many people to thank that I don't know where to begin, but of course I thank the St. Paul's Institute, especially Father Reynolds, who's really been wonderful. Neil, everybody, like I'll start from the stage. Neil, whom I met for the first time today, he only agreed because Denzel requested him and because he's a Bandra boy. Right? We're all Bandra boys. So the first time I asked Denzel, would you do this for me? And then I asked, how much will you charge? So because he's a professional. So he said, come on man, you're a Bandra boy. So that was how it happened. And then I go on to my readers. Thank you, Nandita. Thank you, Denzel. And I don't know where Aditi is. She's disappeared. So I have to, in absentia, thank Aditi for agreeing. Thank all my Facebook readers who have made this book possible. because they have been egging me on, and I reluctantly, this is like, anyway, if I don't want to go into it. Thank you, Dinesh. And I really don't know if Mr. Santosh from Silver Point is here, but he did a fantastic job of printing in a very short time. And unfortunately, my publisher friend who is very stuck up and refused to have anything to do with India, so he insisted on 130 GSM paper. Now I have no idea about what it is, but apparently it's for coffee table books. So mine is like a shrunk coffee table book. It's like a midget one, but yeah, but I think the printing is good or whatever. I hope whoever reads it will see. And who else should I thank? I think thank the universe, right? For making all this happen. Thank you.
One round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Joy Bimal Goy. Thank you for writing this book, and we wish it every success. Thank you, Dinesh. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here this evening, and you're now requested to join us all for Joel Hubbard.
सर पीछे आओ ना थोड़ा पीछे कर लो
Good place to be. Maybe you should hand over this to them. Listen to them, read it. Take your time. Take your time. Joy's moments.
Yeah, Joy's moments.
है बात है यार पूरा कंट्रोल ना निकालना चाहिए
One glance here. One glance here. Congratulations.
Lovely. Roger and Joy. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Chalo. You want to shut the door?
No, I'm petrified.
Where's good book?
Have something to eat. I'll just join.
Can you come and stand here? Don't allow people to come inside. Ready? Roll it. Dada, samne. Huh? Dada, how does it feel today releasing Ramblings of a Bandra Boy?
I'm a Bandra boy, so it's wonderful.
You need to look at the camera.
I said I'm a Bandra boy, so it's wonderful. And it's wonderful to have Aditi here.
Aditi, tell us about your experience with the Bandra Boy and the book.
So, like I was saying earlier, I think because of my family and my grandmother and mother and the lives they have lived and the wonderful things they have done, I've inherited some lovely relationships. And one such is I've inherited a Mamu, Joy Mamu. And I'm here, of course, because it's Joy Mamu, but I'm also here because I really enjoyed reading this. I've heard so many stories in my childhood about their home, about the things that happened to various aunts and uncles, and to Joy Mamu and to his sisters. And of course, the legacy of Bimal Roy and the family and the films. And it's just such an exciting and interesting world. And Ramblings of a Banjo Boy actually takes you into that world. There are little stories from various people's lives and all tie to him. And I think that's what makes it really exciting because it's also how he speaks. And I think that's what's most fun about it because it's not difficult to read. It's a lot of fun. It's like somebody's telling you a story about something that happened. And it's very real, and maybe it's because of his movie background, but when you read it, you can literally see it. It seems like you're watching a little episode, from a show. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you so much.
Anything else you'd like to add?
She said a lot already.
Yeah, I actually did see
She said a lot. I think that's fine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Samina?
We still have the quick one or the Zoom and ANI.
Okay.
And INS.
INI.
haven't run out of cameras. All we saw was a
We get a better picture. केशव इधर आ जाना सर इधर है
हाँ ये सबसे कम है
डोंट मिस सर
Yes.
Bandra boy
Chalo.
Nice one.
thank you so much
That it's finally out here for everyone.
It's an amazing read. The story is very insightful, very something that you narrate to someone. So how do you manage this style of your own?
To tell you the truth, when I think of something or I remember something, I can actually see it in front of my eyes. I can see what happened, what they were wearing, what they said, the tone they said it in, and that's why I think the stories sound real because they are real. I never vary from the truth. I always say things exactly as they were, and sometimes they offend people because I think they're not used to that kind of, what should I say, honesty. That's not said by me, that's said by everybody else. So, yeah, that's my style.
You're into various things, like these saris are very amazing.
Thank you.
What and all are you into? What is it about Joy Bimal Roy that we don't know?
You don't know that I designed a wedding. Here, Raghu, come here for a moment. That's Raghu Karnad, that's Girish Karnad's son, okay? And I want him to corroborate that I designed his sister's wedding, which was for like, how many, 400 people or something? And
That was the smaller events were 400 people and the larger events were twice that size, yeah.
So if I may take a moment, the wedding, the brief was that I had to represent every community. He's Saraswat, half Parsi, okay? His mother is half Parsi and half Kurgi, right? His father's full Saraswat. and his sister has married a half Gujarati, half Punjabi from Kenya. So even Africa had to come into it. So did I deliver or didn't I deliver?
It was a spectacular scene, yes. Although it was nearly a huge fiasco, but it's all there in the book. You can.
Oh,
Congratulations.
thank you so much. Yeah. Okay.
Tell us about one of the most exciting chapters in the book that you would like to share.
I find everything exciting. So everything is exciting. When I write it, I don't write it until I'm convinced that it'll be something that people will like or identify with. Otherwise, I don't write it. So it's like, it's my life. It's kind of slices of life. So I'm lucky about one thing. You know, many people join a job first and they work their way to become the CEO of the same company. I think their vision is kind of narrow or it's limited to that. So I am what you call a rolling stone. I have not gathered any moss, but I have gathered stories. So I've done several things, like I worked as an assistant to Shyam Benegal, I worked in a music company, I worked as a television executive, now I design saris, I've designed a wedding, I've designed homes. So it's like a multi kind of, and that's why, you know, when I look back on my life, I have so many different memories, so many different sets of people, all in parallel universes. Like, you know, they're not, when you put them together, you would never believe that they're my friends. You know, it's so different. Now I have a group of friends called the Barista Bitches, believe it or not. Because we used to go for a walk, you know, every morning and meet at Barista for coffee. They were all here, in fact. So, I mean, it's amazing. It's fun.
Will that be your next book?
You know something? This is like 1/4 of what I've written. If I had to do, my sequel is already ready and the part 3 is already ready because so much has been written. This is only dated up to 2020. This is 23 and I write a post virtually every day. This is 440 pages, right? You get an 880 pages book next. No, I won't write such a big book. It's too heavy. Have you ever seen it?
Yes,
It's very heavy. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Anusha.
Thank you. Excuse me, ma'am. Same pen?
Yeah, आपका
नहीं नहीं आपका ही पेन है मैंने साइड पे रखा था टाइम कर रहे थे I had to get on that.
Now, who do I write to? Which one is the first one?